they started talking about paranormal activities, things that happen in the pub. One of the stories goes, this place is really haunted. You light it like that, and you shove him down in amongst those branches, and that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay guys, I'm just going to let you know what happened, and this has never happened before. Is there anyone else here that wants to communicate? Can you give me a name, please?
We're moving around.
We are moving around. If you like the paranormal, this video is for you. You want to play, Cokie? You want to play? Hey? Yeah, you want to play? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Good morning, guys. We're back at Ravenswood in Queensland, one of our favourite places to come to. So we got here yesterday. We've set up and we've woken up to a glorious day. I'm cooking Coco some chicken, so I'll cut that up and give it to her for breakfast. Check this place out. This is why we love coming here. Look, beautiful weather. This is the whole of the campground. There's a few people over there. Look at this, we've got the old windmill there. And there's our setup. So we get some nice afternoon shade from these trees. And this is our favourite spot to camp when we do come here. We're connected to power, we've got water. $20 a night. $20 a night, what a bargain that is. And there's toilets and showers over the other side. And Coco's calling me. She's really anxious, she wants to get out and play. Hey, I know, I'm going to play and I'll give you something to eat. We had a fire pit, so we sat here last night. What a glorious day. Yes, I know, I'm coming, Cokie. I know, you're getting all excited, aren't you? Yeah. What you barking at, mate? What is it? Hey? What is it? It's a birdie? It's a Mr. Peacock. There he goes.
Alright guys, we're going to make nachos for lunch. We've got a couple of ingredients missing, but we'll do the best with what we got. So we'll start off with some corn chips. Tortilla nacho chips. We'll chuck them in there. This is one of our favourite meals when we're travelling. We actually do this quite often. It's pretty quick and easy. So we chuck the nacho chips in there. Now we've run out of refried beans, so I'm going to use some chili stag. That's got meat in it, but Angie won't have that because she's vegetarian. What else have we got? Oh, we got some beans here out of the can. Red kidney beans, so I'm going to put that in on top there like so. A couple in mine. And that's because we haven't got refried beans. All good. Alright, just spread them out a bit. I'm going to put the chili stag on mine. That's actually a bit watery. There's a fair few beans in that, it's got meat. There we go. So we've got salsa, we've got jalapenos. Gonna chuck some jalapenos in there. Probably should get a fork, Mick. Shouldn't be sticking your fingers in there, it's a bit dirty. Alright, Angie loves the jalapenos. I'll put extra in here for her. Alright, there we go. Got some salsa, I'll mix that in there. Anyway, you can make it any way that you like it. Put your ingredients that you like. You don't have to do it my way. Alright, it's a bit of garlic. I've got slippery fingers now. I think think Angie must have loosened that jar. I'm just going to mix a bit of garlic in there, extra flavour. Anyway, that'll do for now, and I'll put the cheese on top. We'll put it in the Weber, and only has to go in there for about 10-15 minutes. And once the cheese is melted, it's all good to go, and then you can just put the sour cream on, avocado, and whatever else. And I probably won't show this segment, because I think it's bloody terrible. Angie's laughing. Not real good at vlogging. Maybe that's why I don't do it. Alright, see ya.
And we don't normally vlog. Let us know if you'd like us to vlog. We don't normally film us cooking and so on like some other YouTubers. But let us know in the comments. Okay, let's see how they're coming along. Oh yeah, not too bad. What do you reckon, Coco? Hey, what do you reckon? Okay, Angie, what did you just say? You've seen better ones?
Yeah, you've made better ones before. It needs some greenery on it.
It needs some greenery, all right. There's some grass over there. Hey, I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't give you the one with the meat, because I could have mixed them up. I forgot which one was which.
Just not what you know, mate. I'll give you a 5.
A 5?
5.
Well, that's bloody rough, I reckon. Oh well. What do you reckon, Cokie? What do you want to give me?
I'll give you a 5.
I give you a 5. I give you a 10, Daddy. Do you like this?
I like jalapenos sort of just sitting on the top of it.
Yeah, you've already said your piece. Cokie, you see our little bed? Little cave bed that we bought. She loves it. She crawls into it. Hey, you bub? Hey? You love your little bed. Yeah, look all cosy in there, don't you? Yeah. Now, I know it's only lighting a fire, but I'm going to show you how I light my fire. So I start off with small twigs and sticks, because they'll burn really nice and easy. I used to use those little white Caro blocks, but Angie's got me onto these Samba. I think they're out of Bunnings, and they look like giant matchsticks. Get one out of the packet. And that's what they look like. And what you do, the box has got a flint on the side. You light it like that, and you shove him down in amongst those branches, and that wasn't supposed to happen. Take 2. All right, Mr. Fire Expert, let's try that again. It's like that. It is a bit windy. Stick that in amongst the little branches, and they'll take off pretty quick. And then what I do then is get the secondary branches, which are a little bit thicker again, and I crisscross them on top. Look, I know anyone can light a fire. I'm just showing you how I do it. And then I just put the secondary branches on top until she gets going. And then what I do then, once that gets going, I start putting the bigger blocks of timber on top. You can even stick them on there now, and I always do the old TP. I always do a TP, and that way it gets a lot of air in there, and it can aerate, and it can burn nice and clean. There you go. Well, good afternoon, guys. We are in North Queensland at a little gold mining town called Ravenswood. Now, we've been here before 2 other times. This will be our 3rd time. Now, we love this. When we're traveling through, we always stop in. We love this old town for the history and just the old architecture and so on. We're camping in the showground, but we stop in at the pub, the Imperial, or they call it the Impy. There's also the Railway Hotel. Anyway, at the Impy, I was sitting there with the locals having a beer, and word got out. They started talking about paranormal activities, things that happen in the pub. Well, my ears pricked up, and I thought, paranormal, anything to do with paranormal, I'm right into that sort of thing, you know. But Unfortunately, when I travel, I bring my ghost equipment where, you know, I film and I try and see what paranormal activity is out there. I didn't bring it. The only apps I've got are on my phone, the Spirit Talker app and a few others. Anyway, in saying that, I got talking to a few of the locals and they were telling me some interesting stories. I even got a photo which someone Bluetoothed to me on my phone, so I'll show that later. But here in the background is an old church, and one of the stories goes this place is really haunted. Apparently a priest died under suspicious circumstances. So I was told that it was a hanging, unfortunately. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. It's only what I've been told by the locals. So later on, I'm going to come up here with my app and just out of a bit of fun and just see what happens. So the story goes that people hear footsteps, they see shadows and so on. So, well, it's not spooky enough at the moment. So I think we need to make it a little bit darker. So let's pull these blinds down and see if we can make it darker. And there you have it. It's dark and spooky. Let's go and check this church out. Visiting this beautifully restored church during the day does not give off any bad vibes. But at night time, when you're on your own and your camera starts playing up and losing the first 10 minutes of footage for no reason, especially when there was a lot of activity, was a little bit creepy. So anyway, let's go and do this. I've got the let's have some fun. I got the Spirit Talker app, the ghost hunting app. So if there's anything here, hopefully it'll say something. Let's walk up to this church. Okay guys, I'm just going to let you know what happened, and this has never happened before. When I stuck the camera in that window, the camera, without me touching it, turned off by itself. Now that doesn't happen. Not on this camera. It's never happened to me before, so that is really strange. Something jumps out at the window at me, I'm going to scream like a little girl. Is that reflection? What's that white?
I'm innocent.
I'm innocent. Is that my torch? What's that glaring there? Okay. We'll keep going around. I'm innocent. See, it tells you there everything that's been said. It's pretty, the mine is just over there. It's quite noisy actually. Are you happy here? Are you happy where you are? Is there anyone else here that wants to communicate? Can you give me a name, please?
We're moving around.
We are moving around. We are moving around. Who is we? Who is we? Can you give me a name, please? East. East is that way. All right, I'm heading east. I'm heading east. Who are you? I got Erica. Is there anyone else besides Erica? Is there anyone else here besides Erica who wants to talk? So they reckon that people have seen shadows and heard loud, you know, footsteps, people walking inside, and there's no one there. Like I said, the priest died in suspicious circumstances. Townsfolk said he hung himself. I'm not sure how long ago that was. Whether that's true or not.
Miller.
Miller. Hello, Miller. Is that your first or your last name? Look how they got these things holding up the church in high winds. Hello, Miller. My name's Mick. Pleased to meet you. Did you come to this church?
Graveyards hide secrets.
Graveyards hide secrets. Yes, I bet they do. Okay, I think the main entrance is actually around here. I just heard a noise up there in the ceiling. It could be just an animal or a pigeon, or not that I've seen any pigeons around here. Let's knock on the door, and if it knocks back, I'm running. Hello? Okay, we'll go back around. Look at that moon. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. She's a full moon tonight. All right, it's quieting down a little bit now.
Kindness.
Kindness. It's actually a lovely church. Apparently I spoke to a gentleman who said that they cleaned it up, and there used to be goats living in there, and they cleaned it up. All right, I'm going to do one more round. If you've got anything to say, please say it. Probably get the locals coming here and say, who's that bloody weirdo walking around the church, round in circles? Does anyone else want to talk?
Cult.
Cult. Cult. Which cult? Can you name the cult? I wonder if it's the, apparently there was a lot of stonemasons here in Ravenswood back in the day. Cult. There's not much in there. If there is someone here, can you make a noise? You know, like they do on TV, and then when they hear a noise, they scream and run.
My name is Joan.
My name is Joan. Hello, Joan. Nice to meet you.
Collapse.
Collapse. I wonder if that's got something to do with the mine, because a lot of people died back in the day mining. Did you die in the mine? Joan. My name is Joan. My name is Mick. Pleased to meet you, Joan.
Edward.
Edward. Hello, Edward. Did you come to this church? Seem to be getting more responses around the back here for some reason. Was this your church, Edward? Or Joan? Did you come to this congregation? There's a wasp nest up there, see it? Oh, that's a beauty. All right, I'm going to leave. Thank you for communicating with me. I'm going to leave now. So if there is anything else you want to say, please say it now. Oh, what the hell was that? It might have been an owl. Oh, scared the shit out of me. Okay. Okay, well, thank you for communicating with me, and this session is over. That'll just about do me, I think.
Darkness.
Darkness. Is it dark where you are?
I'll use my voice.
I'll use my voice. Okay. Use your voice. What do you want to say? Are you the priest that...
Adam.
Adam. Hello, Adam. Geez, I'm getting a few names. I'll do this as a joke. Hopefully it's only a joke, but if there's anyone here, can you...
Surprise.
Surprise. If there is anyone here in the church, can you tap on this glass? Can you tap on the glass? That'll let me know that you're here.
Animal.
Animal. Might be talking about me. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty surprised. I got a fair few responses. Yeah, I've been in the pub, the Imperial pub. I went through the day. I won't go at night because, you know, they've got patrons and they see me walking around with devices. They're going to think I'm some crazy person. All right, thank you very much. We'll leave it at that. I'm heading home. Okay, guys. I only just turned the camera off because I'm heading home. And when I was standing at that window, when I tapped on it, it said, can you please make a noise? And it's always the way, because the camera wasn't on. It wasn't a tap like I made, like a tapping on the window, but it was actually more of a knock, 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 like a timber type knock. And I didn't pay too much attention to it. And then I realised right where I was standing, over here near the window where I said tap. And it wasn't a window pane tap. It was more of a, like a timber, that sort of a noise. It was quite distinct. But you know, there are a lot of animals around, like little wallabies and... But yeah, I just sort of mentioned that because that sort of was like, what the hell? And as usual, the camera's not on, but it probably wouldn't have picked it up anyway. All right. Thought I'd mention that. So there you go, guys. A little bit of a fun ghost hunt at the church. It's a little bit spooky being here on your own. There was a lot of noise from the mines. I tried to do a few recordings, but all I could hear was the mine in the background. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Just let me know if this is the sort of content you're interested in. If not, I just won't show it anymore. But if you like it, I might do some more. No worries. All good, thank you. After listening to the hotel patrons talking and telling me about their stories of the hotel, I went upstairs to investigate for myself. One of the stories was of a baby, which was heard crying upstairs. They all looked in all the rooms. There was no baby staying there at the time. There was a young man in the 20s, a cricketer, finished a game with his friends, sat on the balcony, lost his balance, fell back and landed on the pavement below. There's also this picture from another patron who had lunch. The husband took the photo and look what he captured. An image of a lady wearing old dress. As I head down the hallway, there's one thing that really catches my eye at the end of this hallway on the left. I've seen this wardrobe right down the bottom, as you can see. This one creeps me out. I was told by the local who stayed in one of these rooms, that wardrobe used to be in that room. He heard banging, scratching, and all sorts of noises inside that wardrobe. Hence is why they moved it. I also heard that people in that room used to keep an old Ouija board inside that wardrobe. Paranormal investigators from Melbourne have also visited, took pictures of orbs and an image of a little girl in the hallway. Is there anyone in here with me? Drinks. Yes, it is a pub. Hello, my name is Mick. Would you like to communicate with me? I have a device in my hand which you can speak to me with. Is there anything you'd like to say? Your name, perhaps? I was told this is a very haunted room. Is that true?
Peace.
Peace. Yes, I come in peace. Could you please tell me your name? Would you be able to tell me your name, please? Or just talk to me, say anything?
1920s.
1920s. Well, it's 100 years after that. Is that the era that you're from?
Taylor.
Taylor. Oh, nice to meet you, Taylor. Do you reside here, Taylor? Is this your room? Nice to talk to you, Taylor. Is there anything else, any other messages you'd like to...
Suffering.
Oh, well, that's not very good. I hope you're not suffering over on the other side. I take it you're not happy? Are you not happy where you are? Why are you suffering?
Where are you from?
I'm on holidays. I'm from New South Wales. I've come up here for holidays. Where are you originally from? Did you pass away here? In this room? I'm getting some pretty average, well, not too bad messages. That's, yeah, that's interesting that. It didn't talk until I actually started opening up. Shall I check out some other rooms, Taylor? Are you here alone? It's 2025, by the way. It's over 100 years of that 1920s date you gave me. Is that how long you've been here? Okay, Taylor, it was nice talking to you. I'm going to leave and walk around and check out some other places. Thanks for talking. All the best. I hope you're not suffering over there, where you are.
Ice.
Ice. It's funny, it said snow and ice. Ice. Is it cold where you are? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, well, I'm going to leave. Thank you very much for contacting me.
Bad entities here.
Whoa. Bad entities here. Bad entities here. Well, I hope you're not a bad entity. All right, well, I'm going to leave you. God bless, mate. God bless you. Let's shut this door. I'll keep this. That's funny, that door was shut earlier. Hello? Anyone here? Maybe not. Anyone in here? Okay.
Jody.
Jody. Are you in there, Jody?
There's a priest.
There's a priest. That coincides with the stories about the priest who lost his life in the church. That's a bit creepy. There's a priest. Room number 4. Let's check this out. Okay, there was a guy that was at the pub. He was like a maintenance guy who was working around the yard. He stayed in this room. He told me it was haunted. He reckons you could hear noises outside the door, banging. That wardrobe that's down the other end was in here, and they moved it because he reckons
Dark energy everywhere.
dark energy everywhere. Exactly what he was saying about this room. He reckons there was the wardrobe, it was scratching and banging during the night and it kept him awake, and they end up moving it down the end of that hallway. But he reckons this room was definitely, he couldn't sleep properly in here. Is there anyone in here, in this room, that would like to communicate? That's the second time we had bad energy in this area. That's a bit creepy. Well, people stay here. They stay in this hotel and sleep. All right, let's go try another room. It'd be great to come back here. It'd be great to come back here at night time. I wonder what the results would be like then. Alright, I feel a bit strange. There where? I feel a bit strange. I don't want to go opening all the doors because it's a bit rude. Could be people here staying. If I can find out off the publican which rooms I can actually go in before I enter, I'd rather get permission. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera off now. Go downstairs. Back again, guys. This time we're at Ravenswood Cemetery. And this is an oldie, 1875. So there's some pretty old graves in there. And if you look over yonder, you'll see how the mine has almost encroached in on the graveyard. So some old headstones in there. So I'm going to come back tonight and we'll do a little bit of a ghost tour, see how we go. Okay, she's loading up. Loading. Anyway, guys, just a bit of fun. Whether you believe in this sort of stuff or not, I just do it for a bit of fun. Let's make sure I got the volume up. And, yep, there we go. And we'll commence. See what sort of...
Came back.
Oh, it said you came back. So, that's strange because... we were here earlier and now it says you came back. Interesting. Yes, I came back to say hello. Let's open this gate. Is there anything you'd like to say? Maybe you could tell me your name. This is the old section of the grave. A lot of miners perished and were buried here, and also I think there's someone who perished in Gallipoli in World War One. You can see the grass is quite long. The council hasn't cut this section. There's a newer section over the other side. Looks like it's been a little bit better maintained, but this side's not as good, which is a bit unfortunate. Forsaken. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with me? I'm holding a device in my hand which allows you to communicate and speak to me. If you could tell me your name. I hope there's enough light in the camera. I have got a torch. Wow, look at that. I hope you can see that orange.
Keep walking.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Okay. I will keep walking. Look at the grass.
Agnes.
Agnes. I can see a Margaret and George. Are you here, Agnes? Are you buried here? Look at the grass. Look at that. It's not maintained at all. I might get me a little torch out. Hello, Agnes? Is there anyone else out here besides Agnes? Look at the grass. This is an unusual grave. Look at that. See, I'm holding my spirit talker device. If I come across anything, if there's something there, it'll speak to me.
They found my body.
They found my body. Were you a miner? Did you die in the mine? Who am I speaking to? So there's a lot of miners that passed away in the mines and they were buried here. Can someone give me their name, please? Oh, look at that horizon. That looks magic.
You're safe here.
I'm safe here. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. I mean no disrespect. I'm just here to communicate. Yeah, look at that. There's a couple right over in the corner. I'll just trudge around and see if I can get a few more responses.
You were cherished.
I was cherished. Thank you. What do you mean I was cherished? Am I still not cherished? You were cherished? Or are you talking about someone else that was buried here? Look at this. That's a real shame, eh? That's all you can see. Don't you hate it when you see small graves with small children? There was a story about a man who lost 3 daughters back in the 1870s, I think it was. Look at this wrought iron looking. Wow. There's a few headstones with those dollar sign. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed those markings. They look like dollar signs. I think Angie looked it up and it hasn't got anything to do with money. It's got something to do with their religion, their church, or I think it's IHS or something like that. And they put it all together and it looks like dollar signs.
Are you aware I'm here?
Am I aware that you're here? I think you're aware that I'm here. Who am I speaking to, please? Can you give me a name? Are you male? Are you female? Oh, look. There's a trooper who killed in action. Queen's Post, Gallipoli, 15th of May 1915, aged 22 years. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. That's sad, isn't it? 22 years, haven't even lived their life.
Found.
Found. I don't know what that was, I just heard something. Something squeak like a gate opening. apparently back in the day there was two gentlemen surveyors, and they were surveying in a storm, and they were holding a chain of sorts, and they got electrocuted and they both died, and they were buried here, and they put the chain, that's what it says on the information board, they put the chain on their graves. The chain that electrocuted them on their graves. I thought that was a bit
Edge.
edge. Yeah, I thought that was a bit morbid. Putting, it's like, you know, you get shot with a gun or stabbed with a sword and they lay that on your grave to say that's what you died with. I thought that was a bit weird. Anyway, maybe back in the day they didn't think that. Alright, I might head back up here. This grass has got prickles and it's spiking because, you know, as usual, I've got me my safety boots. Alright, I might just go up and then down. If I don't get too much response here, I might call it.
I was accused.
I was accused. You were accused of what? Can you tell me what you were accused of? Who were you? What's your name? Can you give me your name? Very quiet tonight. No one wants to talk.
Liam.
Liam. Is there any Liams around here? Hello, Liam. My name's Mick. Are you buried here, Liam? How old were you when you passed away? Did you die naturally? Did you die in the mine?
I'm over here.
I'm over here. Where? Where's over here? Can you tell me? Where's over here? Who am I speaking to? Is that you, Liam? Ah, there's one of those dollar signs I was telling you about. Can you see that? I think it says IHS. Yeah. I didn't know what the hell that was. I thought, what, was this guy a rich bloke or something? Got the dollar signs happening. Oh, here we go. Another one. See that? I can hear some weird noises.
You are worthy.
You are worthy. Thank you. Thank you. Who am I speaking to, please?
Death.
Death, yes. Death is what got you here. I think that's just kangaroos. They're like little wallabies around this place.
Tradition.
Tradition. What's tradition? What are we talking about? What tradition? I get some weird responses tonight compared to the church. I've got more names. There you go. That's, it says IHS, but it hasn't got the, it's actually the initials, but not the actual dollar sign. It actually says IHS. And yet, let's see what's on the other side. No, the other ones have actually got the dollar signs. Well, that's what it looks like, dollar signs. You know, graveyards are supposed to be spooky places, and I'll be honest with you, I feel quite comfortable. I don't feel freaked out or anything. I mean, obviously if I hear something, if I heard someone scream in the distance or something, I might think otherwise. Okay guys, well that was a little bit of fun there tonight. Not as much activity as the church, but anyway, still fun. Look, I just muck around. It's a bit of a hobby. check out the responses. If I get a crazy response, oh, well, that's cool, you know. If not, you know, whether you believe in the paranormal or not, but it's still kind of fun. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you would like me to continue doing these sort of videos. If not, well, bad luck. Anyway, catch you guys. Now for some cocoa time.